Gentlemen, welcome back to the mess, which it really is a mess, of my desk. And today we've got a delivery, actually this time from Amazon. Now you may be wondering, Matt, why don't you do many Amazon orders? Why is it always Banggood and eBay and things like that, or GearBest? Or in special instances, Hobby King as well. Now, I used to buy a lot off Amazon, but I tend to find that the RC stuff on Amazon is really quite expensive. Also, there is another motive to that, which is that one of the Amazon delivery drivers knocked down one of our walls and then drove off. So Amazon hasn't really been in my good books for quite a period of time. And also, to be frankly honest, some of their RC stuff is just ludicrously expensive if you compare it to even eBay or Banggood or GearBest or so on or so forth. So, yeah. But, hey-ho. So, let's go in and get her open. So, in here we should have some Trespass boots, which were ordered on next day delivery. So, in the United Kingdom we do have, well, next day delivery. It's brilliant. Even sometimes same day delivery as well. So these came by as a recommendation from Dave. So Dave, thank you. And the reason why I bought these was that we went flying last Saturday and my toes were freezing on the flight line. And there was Dave going, actually, my feet are a bit hot. So let's take a look at these. Wow, they are ginormous. I did order size 10. So I'm not too sure if these are going to be the right size or not. So we'll get them on. Look at the foot tread on the bottom of those. Happy days. And this whole bottom looks like a plastic casing. And then we have like some form of material at the top. Nice little zip on the left hand side. Tell you what, let's go and stick. Which foot have I got in here? I've got my left foot. Let's go and stick my hoof in there and see what they're like. Actually, I better go and check inside to make sure I haven't stuffed any of that fluffy stuff up. Wow. They are going to be well... Oh, brilliant. Look at that. Happy days. They're going to be well toasty. Now, I've only got a little pair of ankle socks on. And I can tell you, that feels not ridiculously tight. But it is kind of a tight fit. So, I will probably only need a small pair of socks for these. And, yeah. Happy days. I'm super impressed with those. Now, sorry about the audio quality. I've had to lean back to see how they come out like. So let's get the microphone back out of the way. I think these were about 20 quid on Amazon. Frankly speaking, I didn't have to go into a single shoe shop. That has got to be happy days. So they're called a Dodo unisex adult snow boot. And they're made by Trespass. I'll put a link to these in the video description for you. But just looking at the construction on them, they look pretty damn well robust. Yeah. Nice grip on the bottom. Decent zip. Oh, that's a nice touch. On the side, they put an inner, like, little seam so that if you did put your foot in a big puddle, which, to be frankly honest, I am a bit of a big kid at times, which I'm definitely going to stick my feet in puddles, is it won't go straight out my leg. Happy days. And there's also a little zipper on the front too. Happy days. Super impressed with those. The seam looks really, really good all the way around. And the same for the stitching as well. On material products, a lot of the quality in if I spit my words out, the difference between a quality product and maybe a cheaper product normally falls down to the quality of the stitching. And I can see that that is absolutely fantastic all the way around there and up here for that Velcro strap as well. The stitching, that's just a bit of fluff there, looks absolutely fantastic. So if you're going to go and buy these, definitely get the size bigger, because by the time you stick 2 pairs of socks on as well, for those really cold conditions, well, saying that, you might not even need it. That is a real... Can I show you one here on the camera? I don't know how well that's going to come out, but that is a really toasty, warm inner to it. Happy days. So there you go. There's some Trespass boots which I've bought. I will be using these on the flight line because, like I said, my feet were freezing last time. So, with that said, from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for watching this episode. I'm going to go and wear these in, well, sat here at my desk, to be honest. And I can guarantee you my tootsies are going to be very toasty with these on. So with that said, from myself, Matt, cheerios! Howdy, it's Matt again, and I felt compelled to add in this extra section at the end of this Mel episode. And the reason for that is very simple. I bought these boots back, you can see on your screen, on the 19th of November, and today is the 12th of December. So I've had them for almost a month now. I've worn these boots out on the flight line at like 0 degrees, -1, and every horrible condition beyond that. I've worn these boots in really big puddles. We had a flood just down the end of the drive on the road a short while ago. And they're not fully waterproof up above like the bottom. In fact, we have a look on the image. They're not fully waterproof up beyond there. But with that said, they are lovely and toasty. I'm a size 10 foot and wearing 2 pairs of socks, a little pair of ankle socks and some thicker socks on top. My feet have never been cold in these boots. And that's the reason why I wanted to add this extra section onto this Mel episode. And I've never done it for another product before. But those were absolutely brilliant. Probably the best, well, £17.84 which I've ever paid for some footwear. Absolutely brilliant. Super warm, super comfortable. You couldn't ask for much more from a pair of boots. And I want to say a big thanks to Dave for suggesting these, because he's got a pair and my feet in wellies are absolutely frozen. Those absolutely toasty warm. Super impressed with them. So I've added this little extra section at the end just to give you like 20 or plus days on after actually using them, and they are mint. And as many of you know, that my marker for any of the stuff which I buy online, or whether it's RC models or it's a pair of boots like this, if I broke these today, without doubt I would immediately buy another pair. My feet have been super toasty in those. The only negative, which I could actually say, which is from just like a practical point of view, is that it would be really nice if they had steel toe caps in the end. That's the only negative which I could say, and I knew full well they didn't have steel toe caps in the end. But with that said, absolutely brilliant. My feet have never been cold since on the flight line. So I hope this little extra bit insert helps you. And on that note, I'm legging it now. If you're out flying today, have a good one. And from myself, Matt, cheerios!